What's going on, everybody? This is Trailblazer891, and I wanted to bring you another Watch Dogs video. And in this one, we're going to be talking about the multiplayer mode, or as they call it, seamless online play. Now, this game has tried to integrate the two into one and not have a separate multiplayer mode apart from the single-player mode. What they've said is that while you're playing through your the missions and doing the storyline, that also it is multiplayer as well, that other players can jump in and play in your world. Now, just so that you're completely aware, this does not mean that if you're in the middle of a mission and somebody wants to jump in and try to totally jack up your mission, it's not going to happen. They said that that is not something that they have allowed. If the game naturally will turn off the multiplayer mode during missions so that doesn't happen. So if you're worried about, hey, I'm in the middle of a mission, somebody just jumps into my world and wants to mess it up and then jump out of the world, that's not going to happen. The game will automatically turn off the multiplayer mode and not allow other players to come into your game while you're in missions. Also, that if you're in the middle of something, in the middle of an activity that the game thinks that if somebody jumped into your world, trying to enter your world, that would be super intrusive, it's not going to allow that as well. So yes, that is multiplayer, single player, it's all in one, but you don't have to worry about somebody just people jumping into your world and totally messing up your storyline. You're trying to complete all that kind of stuff. Now you can, if you choose to, you can turn off the multiplayer option, but like I said, the game will naturally do that during missions or during issues where it might be a very bad moment for somebody to jump into your middle of your game. But if you want to shut that off, you can shut that off in the menu and just turn off multiplayer completely, and it won't allow people to get into your game. So now a couple of the other things is, if you're just out there and you want to play some multiplayer, as we come to call it, there are a couple different things that you can do. You can jump into somebody else's game and just basically play a game of hide and seek, follow them around, try to steal data from your opponent, and they can do it, vice versa. The goal is for you to try to steal the data and get away. But like I said, they can do the same. If they find out that you're there and try to steal their data, they're going to try to hunt you down and probably try to kill you. So be very aware of that. Now there is a 4 against 4 player mode that they call decryption, and they say it's a very high-paced, very competitive game mode. So that also is also there as well. If you're wanting to play with some of your friends in some team-based stuff, you can do that as well. Now, tailing. Basically, if you want to jump into somebody else's game, you can follow them, observe them, and then try to gain as much information as you can before escaping. Now, once again, that if they find out that you're trying to steal their information, they can turn around and just start to hunt you down and do the same thing. There's also just racing, like any multiplayer, like Grand Theft Auto. There's just straightforward racing. If you want to jump into a car and go race some people, you can do that. There's several different racetracks throughout the city in this world, and you can absolutely do that for you guys that just like to race and have some fun doing that. Now, one of the big questions everyone is asking, that if I'm playing as Aiden Pearce and I jump into somebody else's game and they're Aiden Pearce, how does that work? Am I still Aiden Pearce? And the question is, yes, but hold on here. So when you hack into somebody else's game, you're going to see yourself on the screen as Aiden. And you'll see yourself as Aiden, but what they're going to see is what they call a fixer. And what it's going to do is it's going to choose a random appearance from one of the characters, and when that other person sees you, you'll look like that other random skin character, but they'll actually be labeled as another fixer. And I'm going to post a little screenshot here, kind of show you what that might look like if you're playing in the game and somebody else jumps into your world, just to help you identify them, because otherwise you may never find out who they are. But yes, you are Aiden, they are Aiden, but vice, when you're looking at each other, they're not going to look like Aiden. It's a little complicated, but I kind of see how this might go. So now, like we said, that there's not a dedicated multiplayer mode like in the Call of Duty games or Battlefield or even Grand Theft Auto. How does it work? How do I rank up? What's the point of doing any of this multiplayer stuff other than just to have fun with it? There's something called notoriety, and what that is it kind of is the leaderboard, or the how they rank that in this game. And basically, the more you hack, the more you do, your notoriety goes up. And if you get hacked, your notoriety goes down. You'll lose a little bit. They kind of described it as like a thermometer that goes up and down as how hot you are as a player. And if you are not having some good games, then your notoriety is going to go down. But that's there. That's basically the leaderboard. Now, as your notoriety goes up, you're going to gain new skills. So it's not just I gain notoriety. You will gain new skills. You'll gain new abilities, and that's the perk of playing multiplayer and gaining notoriety, is that you're gonna earn that kind of stuff. One of the cool things that I've seen about this is the companion app that they have bragged about. Now this looks very, very interesting. Basically, the companion app is going to put you in control of the central operating system and controlling the city. And basically, what you're going to do is you're going to be in control of that operating system, the CTOS, and you're going to be trying to stop Aiden. You can deploy police, including a helicopter, which is really, really cool. And I'll show a screenshot. I'll put up a screenshot here of what the companion app looks like. But you can trigger hacks, stoplights, all that kind of stuff, and you're trying to stop them. So if somebody else is playing the game as Aiden, if you have a companion app, you can be playing as the CTOS and try to stop Aiden. And the best part about this is you don't even have to have the game Watch Dogs to play the companion app. You can jump into this and without ever having to buy the game. And from what I hear, the app is completely free, and you can just enjoy trying to play this version of Watch Dogs as the CTOS. Now, it does have, since you're not playing as Aiden, it does have its own progression as you play through the system. You gain your own notoriety, earn money, skills, all that kind of stuff that is separate from what you do as Aiden. Obviously, because you're not playing as Aiden, you're playing as the CTOS. It has its own. That is the one difference, that it has its own progression there to gain notoriety. Now this game looks really, really awesome. I will post a link to the multiplayer video. I highly recommend that you check this out. The video is absolutely awesome, and I hope you have the game pre-ordered. If not, I recommend that as well. You can get some really cool stuff, whether you pre-order it through GameStop, Amazon, Walmart. There's special things that if you want to pre-order it, you can, and gain some extra perks. So as in always, I hope you enjoyed the video. Continue to come back, watch more videos, and Bumblebee Tuna.